Hey everyone, welcome to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. Today we have our special guest Sunil, who cracked Infosys roles. Roles means not one, but two roles. So it is a big achievement. And before starting, could you please introduce about yourself, Sunil?
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Hi, ma'am, and hi, everyone. Myself, Sunil Kumar Reddy Yaparla. I am from Andhra Pradesh, Pulvendulam. Recently, I completed my bachelor's degree at JNT Anantapur in the stream of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. And I'm feeling very happy to meet up the ma'am here. And I cracked the two roles in Infosys. One is system engineer and one is digital specialist engineer. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's really great. So, what are the packages of those roles?
Ma'am, coming into the packages, so there are two roles. One is system engineer, which is a package of 3.6 LPA, and for digital specialist engineer, it is 6.25 LPA.
Okay, that's really great. So, as I told that cracking both of these is a big achievement. So, could you please tell us like what all is needed to be kept in mind for preparing these, and how many written rounds were there? Like, what were the exact questions asked in them? If you could just give a brief detail, it will be very helpful for students.
Yeah, okay, sure, ma'am. Uh, Basically, there are two roles in Infosys. One is system engineer, and one is digital specialist engineer. And like patterns are different for both rounds and both roles. For system engineer, there is no coding round. Only the focuses on aptitude, reasoning, and logical thinking, and verbal ability. And it is the entrance test for the system engineer role. After that, if you qualify that round, you will get to the in-person interview. And coming into the DSE role, there is no aptitude reasoning that at all. Only there is a coding round, a 3 hour test consists of three questions. It mainly
Okay.
focuses on array strings and data structures and algorithms part.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, like,
that's it.
what is the difficulty level for both the roles tests?
Ma'am, coming into system engineer role, I feel it is not difficult for the student. It only focuses on the basic aptitude reasoning. Those are basic concepts only, and essay writing. Uh, by using that skills, we can definitely qualify into the for the next round. And for the DSE role, the student definitely focus on the data structures and algorithms part because I got the questions. One is on graph and one is on RNA, and other one is on dynamic programming.
Okay, okay. So, like, any question you remember, you want to give example of that?
I'm not exactly remembering the exact questions, but I can remember the concepts. Like first question, I think it is on array, and second question it is on graphs or trees. I think so, and third question it is on dynamic programming.
Okay. So only three questions were there in coding round, like right?
Yeah, ma'am. It is a 3 hour test and three coding questions.
Okay, so you've cleared all three.
No, ma'am. I cleared the two questions completely, and third question is partially executed. So that's
Okay,
why
okay,
I selected for the DSE role. If you
okay, okay,
crack, I think if you crack three codes, you'll definitely get shortlisted for the specialist programmer role.
okay. Then what is the package for that?
For DSE or SP, ma'am?
For SPA?
SP, I think it is 9 or 9.5 lakhs, I think so.
Yeah, yeah, I remember a little bit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
was it on campus drive or off campus?
No, ma'am, both are off-campus drives.
Okay, so how did you got to know about this?
Actually, from my scratch of my BTech, I'm following your channel Online Study for You, and
Okay,
it is very good for the students who gives on-time knowledge and on-time information for the students. I'm following this channel, and I get the time-to-time updates any job application link like that.
okay.
So I applied through the channel and got shortlisted for the test, and I cracked it, man. and also
Okay, that's
resources from
great.
the online study for you, like previous year experiences, like this previous questions or previous coding questions. I followed your channel, and it will help very helpful to me in my
So, like
journey.
previous year is very important, right?
Yeah, actually, when I apply any company, I definitely follow the previous year questions and previous
Okay,
interviews that will be provided from this channel.
that's great. And anything else you want to add, like any tip or trick to prepare for them for these roles?
Can you come again?
Hmm?
I didn't hear your voice. Can you please come
I
again?
said, can you just tell us any tip or trick, anything
Oh,
important for preparing this?
um, mm,
Or you
it's
already explained?
actually, yeah, I think I already explained. Previous year
Okay, okay.
questions and previous interview experience will definitely help you a lot. Please focus on those, and yeah, that's it, man.
Okay, okay. So let's come to your
Mainly,
interview part. Like, what were the interview rounds for both of them? Just differentiate us, and what was your experience?
I'm coming into the interview part. For system engineer role, uh, I faced no technical questions. I only faced
Okay.
the managerial round questions, like uh, they asked me about the previous achievements or your greatest achievements, your works, and there is no technical part. And at the
So,
last of
so
the
what
interview,
answer did you give for your achievement? What did you tell them?
ma'am, actually, I developed a website for my department during my BTech. So I explained him that is my biggest achievement in the BTech life.
Okay. Just
Uh,
that's it.
yeah, that's it. At that time, that's it, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So the for the other one interview round, what was that?
Ma'am, actually, at the last of that system engineer interview, and I asked the questions like, what does the company expect from the fresher? That question I asked the interviewer, and
So what
he
did they
said me
answer?
like that. He answered like, a good attitude and good communication skills are needed for getting into the Infosys. I
Okay,
asked like, there any technical skills needed? Like, we will train for 3 months, so we'll train the student for 3 months regarding the technical skills. So currently, we are expecting the good attitude and good communication skills.
okay,
That's it
okay.
for the system engineer role. And coming into the digital specialist engineer role, actually, after qualifying the online test, I expected that there is only one round, which is a face-to-face interview round. But they changed the pattern. Like they conducted a in-person online test, which was done
Okay.
in the company with my laptop, and they give me the two codes to solve. And during that time, HR told me like, only one question is needed. In that one question, also few test cases needed for getting into the interview. And
Okay.
I take two questions, and I mainly focus on only one question, and only I just passed few test cases only.
Okay.
I'm not satisfied with that coding round in the company. But after that, interviewer take the interview with me. Um, they like, he focuses only on the skills which was I mentioned in the resume, but he covered everything, every skill in the resume.
Okay. So you should write
Uh,
point to point in resume, right?
yeah, it's
So they focus
very
on resume
people.
also.
Yeah, resume. So focus on your skills and your projects too. And he asked me to explain my projects, and he covered the every part like front end, back end, and frameworks as well as databases, oops concepts and data structures algorithms. I explained him with the real world examples, and I think he impressed with my interview, and I'm qualified for that.
Okay, okay. So it was difficult or it was average?
Yeah, yeah, not at all, ma'am. Actually, if our skills are genuine in the resume, you will definitely uh, crack it.
Okay, yes, yes. That's great. So how long was the process from starting to beginning?
I
From
think
starting to
I
ending?
was
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was applied for the DSE role. I think it is in July 2025, and I got the exam date at July 13. I think I was done with the test on July 13th, and I got the interview on September 15th. I completed my interview on September 15th, and on October 15th, I got a mail that he was selected for the digital specialist engineer. And just yesterday, uh, I got the offer letter along with the joining date.
Okay, so what is your joining date?
It's December 29, 2025.
Okay, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
So it was really a good explanation of everything. I have no more questions. Thank you so much for your time.